Alright, Glory has been erased from existence. Oolong fighting.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah. So, getting into this game numero uno. Mr. Worldwide. And oh. I did the wrong scene. When did that happen? Oh, that's why you did it. My fault, OG. So somehow, while I was commentating, my earbuds fell out of the case. Or no, the case fell out of my pocket, and then the earbuds, like, burst out of them. And it was a very weird sight. But distractions aside, getting back into this game number 1 of the Grand Finals. Glory is actually up. Oh wait, no, I remember why. It's because of the SD. Very, very rare misplay coming along there, but and you know, Glory is benefiting from it. Oolong very slowly bringing it back. Has the deep breathing to work with. Is now going to be doing 10 trillion damage per hit. So it can definitely make some things happen here. Although Glory gonna be getting that reflect there. I don't know what it is. It's just Glory is so great at downloading like exact like player-specific if-then sequences. If that makes any sort of sense. Like, Glory just kind of knows what button will be pressed by the opposing player in every, like, specific interaction. And you really get to see that a lot. Saw that coming out with the Sun Salutation reflection. Howdy. How's it going?
Looks like Glory's doing a good job of, like, keeping the pacing here. Versus Oolong. That's crazy.
Oolong did SD a 0 game. Stock 1.
Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense. Respectfully. Respectfully. Hey, listen, Glory's him. I mean, he's keeping the lead, right?
Yeah.
He's still playing the game. At the end of the day, we take those.
That's a sign that just, you know, Glory would have kept it even if Oolong did not SD that first stock.
Yeah, probably.
Because here's the thing, is that deep breathing does let Wii Fit, like, mount comebacks if the Wii Fit trainer, you know, is good enough. Because of just the insane damage boost, especially a player of Oolong's caliber. You know, definitely would have kept that game much closer, or perhaps even won if, you know, did not SD that first stock.
SDs always feel unfortunate because, like, stocks in this game are such a big swing that they can absolutely control your momentum. Like, more than just your mentality, but it controls the momentum of the game because when you're up a stock, you literally just play differently. You play so much safer because you don't feel like you have to go in. And just with that, like, one virtue alone of being up a stock, it changes the way that the game is played entirely.
For sure, because if you're in advantage state, you have no real incentive to commit as much.
Yeah, all the biggest comebacks in Ultimate have happened when, you know, opponents are just, like, mashing buttons and trying to, like, finish it out because they feel like they should win. But as long as you maintain your composure in that situation, especially with how good Glory is in his own right, it's going to be really hard even for the best of players to fumble a lead like that. And already Glory showing it up and keeping that momentum from the last game going as we rack up 50% to start things out.
Yeah, Oolong has not landed a hit thus far. Glory just managing to out-neutral that deep breathing.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened, but something's turned up there. They're getting in there.
Because I think this is a run back from earlier.
Yeah, they were very worried about fighting against Oolong. Well, that's probably why. That was without deep breathing too. I didn't even realize. We just do 70%.
with just Nair.
Yeah. I think that's like the bigger problem with Pit in this meta is just you have to win neutral so much to get your openings. Like even the best possible combos that you can get, you know, could be 60 different bajillion hits, but it's still not going to do an incredible amount of damage, unfortunately, by comparison.
Yeah, that is the kind of common point of critique against Pit in this game, is that he is a bit too honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's also a bit of a point into like Wii Fit Trainer's favor, where she might be a little better on the tier list than people give her credit for, just because like she can do what like a Steve, like she legitimately can do those things. She's just not as consistent with it. But Oolong is one of the like handful of people that's putting this character on the map and showing, hey, this character can do some things, and Oolong sniping it out to even it up. But Glory, you know, holding the lead for now, and has been maintaining it
Thing is, Wii
throughout
Fit
the game.
also just a really unorthodox character, to where like she really has to click with you for you to like truly see those Steve-like results. Whereas Steve, you know, a bit stronger. So even if the character doesn't inherently click with you, if you get the hang of him, you can achieve so much more than you would be able to with Wii Fit.
Absolutely. I mean, sometimes you just need that player that really clicks with the character to bring out the potential. I mean, look at that right there. Nair 1 into forward air. It seems like such a situational combo to hit, but then like players like Oolong will find that situation, right? Knowing that you're gonna roll out of the corner there.
And yeah,
just
I mean,
one panic option.
that is
The ball! Did you see that?
yeah.
The ball saved him! That was nuts. Maybe this character is Steve.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
I've seen that happen a couple times.
I don't know. That seemed like such a crucial spot. Oh,
That's gonna be not quite killing, actually.
like the little smash forward pivot grab there. Run straight through you.
Oolong trying to find any sort of hit here before this stock finally goes away.
That was very good from Glory, trying to track down after the Nair, knowing that they weren't getting a follow-up there. But nice arrow into dash attack, catching Oolong, mashing on the way down. Let me tell you something, no SD this time, and it's still a very close game.
Yeah, because I mean, like I was saying, Glory is kind of a download-based player in a sense, where you really do notice how he catches on to like specific habits that players have. So I could definitely see that first game being a really good source of like information for him. And you know, you'll just take that SD as a little cherry on top. But I mean, they are starting to bring it back here. Wii Fit grab is so not functional. Baiting it out at that time. Deep breathing barely wearing off though before the actual hit of the forward throw came out.
Oh, but that dash attack going to call out Glory for jumping off that ledge with an attack once again.
Exhale when exerting yourself.
I think he's been throwing that card out maybe just a little bit too much. Oolong doing a great job of calling it out and evening up the scoreboard, but
Put this in the center.
can absolutely go crazy. I love that we got this working first try. It took me 2 seconds to set it up on my computer. Then I was like, hey, Kyle, what if I could draw a bigger... Oh, why is that lying there?
I do that. Try it
Yeah.
again. It's
Draw
'cause
a mustache. Chris. I can do whatever I want. I hold all the power. It's a very dangerous tool.
it is. But, and it's a good way of screwing over Kyle as well, because it just takes his mouse away.
It does. We truly have all the power.
Real. You just decide you don't like Kyle, but like,
Just draw in the middle of the screen during gameplay.
brushstroke of annoyance. Rah!
I love Glory using the drag down forward air right there. It's not something you see too much to like start a combo, other than like forward air and a grab.
Just barely not finding the kill with that back air there.
Ooh, and nice sweet spot coming out from Glory straight up on that ledge, but almost getting caught in the bad habit once again. We saw that forward air from ledge. And you know Oolong's gonna punish it most of the time. Like, if you keep doing the same thing over again, Oolong is going to make it hurt. And look at that. Rolls into center stage again. I mean, this is probably the biggest pain for Glory's existence in terms of their head-to-head, right? Is Oolong is just really, really good at making Glory play scared and keep doing the same things.
I feel like that statement would also be true if you just ended it at good.
Yeah.
Oolong,
Yeah, he's pretty good.
very, very high caliber player. Not to say that Glory is not, but we have seen, I'd say, in my opinion, a lot more from Oolong results-wise.
Yeah.
That being said, though, you know, first game did go to Glory, and now we're kind of just seeing the problem that Pit faces in a lot of matchups. It's just like, how do you find this kill? Because a lot of time, if you can't find like a smash attack, it's just a forward air will kill eventually.
Yeah, you have to get that forward throw at the ledge, or, you know, get a back air, something. Or nail down an edge guard. But the problem is, you know, character recoveries are really good. And yeah, Pit really does have to make that extra commitment, make that extra bite to guarantee that he's going to get the stock. Finally does get it with the forward air, but bleeding at 158%. I mean, it's going to take a lot to take it back in this stock. And look, once again, Oolong calling out that habit with forward air off the ledge.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat.
And then deep breathing also being a factor makes it really hard. Although, you know, Glory getting a little bit of something there. Solid 33 of just good offstage pressure.
Yeah, but it looks like we're going to need a little more. Glory getting these good hits.
Oolong.
But we got to get a
worldwide coverage though.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Now I've said this a lot. Truly, I think Oolong would be like best player in the world if Wii Fit Grab was not as horrendous as it is.
That's true. Didn't they nerf the Wii Fit Grab at some point when they nerfed Paladena's? Like, I think they changed a couple of the hitboxes.
I'm not quite sure about that one.
I know they nerfed a few of them at one point in time earlier on in the Ultimate, and I wasn't sure if it was like the Pally patch or not.
I know that move, that pit up smash move, that got buffed. Not needing it to take that stock though.
Yes, sir. Glory bringing it down to last stock again. Definitely showing why he's up here, right? Not going to let a 3-1 stock lead stand, but ooh, Sun Salutation doing it enough damage to break through. Once again, forward air at ledge. Yeah, gotta figure something else out to get off of there.
I feel like Glory just had a very weird relationship with Guardian Orbitars this set because they were kind of working out at the start, and then Oolong like caught onto them and got a kill for him like one time, and then Glory has kind of been really hesitant to use them.
Yeah, because the biggest problem with Guardian Orbitars is like not having coverage on your feet, and if Oolong catches that, neutral air into like into imagination just destroys Pit in that situation. But if I feel like you're right, it is something that I think you're better off seeing thrown out sometimes, and you're still going to get punished from time to time. But if you're never throwing it out there in the first place, it's going to make all of your other options a little bit more telegraphed.
Yeah, because even if you do get punished sometimes, it prevents you from getting hits so many other times that I feel like you would rather take the utility at like that downside than not have it. So
yeah, because as you see, I think that would have been a pretty good spot to use it, but because Glory didn't Guardian Orbitars in that situation, got hit by the forward air, got hit by the soccer ball, was forced to recover low, and ended up getting the stock loss just because of that one decision.
Glory looking for a kill of their own here. Not quite gonna find as Oolong continues to put on more damage.
Ooh, Glory forced to use the ace in the hole with that side B. Try and make it out of there. You don't want to rely on that one, but down throw forward here, just clipping out the toes as Oolong gets out of tumble.
I love how opportunistic both these players are when, you know, when their opponent is off stage.
Yeah, they're both going out there, and it's not something you see from a lot of the upper echelon of players outside of our region. And it's probably one of the things that I love most about our top players, right? Is they'll go out there between Oolong and Smub. You'll see Matador like pulling up the back airs and stuff. Like they get down there.
Yeah, it's so great to see. I don't know, I guess it just makes me temporarily forget that there are characters that don't have to work that hard for their kills.
Yeah. But it makes you appreciate these characters more, you know?
For sure.
Like they earn that. Edge guarding is such a big part of this genre. I love seeing it every time.
I feel like we've actually kind of seen a bit of a change in terms of the Orbitar usage, because now Glory is really using it a lot off stage, and it is really making it hard for Oolong to actually get anything substantial out there. Because like Oolong, you know, it costs nothing to throw out that soccer ball. We'll just do it, but.
Yeah, because the one utility it provides, just besides that invincibility and obviously the reflecting property, it's so big.
Yeah.
Right? It's so hard to maneuver around, and if Oolong commits too early to using those hula hoops and Glory uses the Guardian Orbitars to kind of like push him away, he's not grabbing that ledge. Like, I don't care how high the recovery goes, if you can't get there, it's not going to matter. And Glory taking the stock with another edge guard, but going to have to take the game, stay alive in the tournament. And sitting at 120, it's going to be tricky. How do we get back to stage, though?
I've seen Glory come back from these positions before, but
against Oolong, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Throwing out the forwarder, that Sun Salutation won't do it, but the next one of that charge certainly will. Oolong's priming it up, going for the forward tilt at the ledge, not going to find it there. Glory just trying to get one opening with the neutral air. Back throw just as the deep breathing runs out, not going to take it.
Like, Glory's not having really much trouble at all getting back to stage, but it's just every time it comes to playing neutral, it just never goes their favor, and that is gonna be kind of the reason why Oolong takes that game number 3 and the